Karabakh is Azerbaijan. Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and as you can see, this is the president of Azerbaijan, and he's in Karabakh, and he raised the flag and kissed the flag. And this is not just the only flag that he raised. He raised a lot of flag. Every single flagpole he see, he have to raise a flag. So it's like a binge of he's flagging. He's flagging in Karabakh. So the Azerbaijan president was on a tour of the cities and towns in the Karabakh region, the Nagorno-Karabakh, where they have captured from Armenia, and this is the first visit from the to Karabakh since he was elected president. In fact, I believe this is the first visit probably since he was a kid. He used to live around the region where it was previously captured by the Armenians. So he raised the flag in every single place that he visited, kissing the flag before it was hoisted in the air. So he is like I said, he's flagging literally everywhere, and he made a very important statement, at least in this article by the dailysabar.com. He said that we and the Armenians must start a new life, no matter how difficult it may be. Enmities cannot continue forever. It must remain in the past. But of course, it's easy for him to say because he's the winner of this war. So easy for winners to talk about this kind of thing. So anyway, Ilham Aliyev, which is his name, raised the flag on Sunday, and then but in this article, this article is by AA.com trend, TR. I'm not sure TR is it Turkey. Anyway, the article is a bit more aggressive. He said that the president issued warning to Armenia against any misadventure. So but I didn't really see much of this misadventure thingy in the speech. So he said that he congratulated the people of Azerbaijan in the speech at Kandy. Basically, Karabakh don't have a lot of Armenian left. Most of the Armenians have basically fled the Karabakh region, and most of them, not all, most of them. I think the one that left behind is all the old people and the people who very, very few. And when it's confirmed that they are still there, the International Red Cross actually visited these people, trying to find if anyone need help. But it also shows that any fears of genocide by the Azerbaijan in revenge killings did not really actually happen, as the Armenians are kind of paranoid because maybe the Armenians done it a bit too much. I don't know what's the real fear in that in today's age. I think it's a very different age as per the previous wars that they had. But anyway, yeah, they hate each other. I understand. So yeah, so they fled. So anyway, so this guy say that he was elected 20 years ago, so he fulfilled the promise. He waited for this for 30 years, and they basically issued say that they have no choice but to launch a military operation because their hopes has dwindled because of useless non-effective negotiations. But clearly it will never work out, negotiations. So they launched the operation after they believe that Armenia have no intention of giving up the land, and they achieved the victory with the cost of blood and life. And they say that the flag will fly over Karabakh forever. So Karabakh is Azerbaijan, as he says. So ultimately, if you are still not up to track, Azerbaijan launched a very quick war on Karabakh, basically without Armenian involving the entering war. The operation ended within 24 hours. The Karabakh forces was immediately overwhelmed. So Azerbaijan actually operates very fast. They already is talking about rebuilding Karabakh. So they already have this massive exhibition. You can actually go and search the website. You just Google or search your search engine, rebuild Karabakh. You'll probably see this website, and it's actually a big exhibition. As you can see, this is one of the images I think I seen on the website. Basically exhibition about what they're going to do, maybe contractors. I don't know, I'm not sure. I didn't read too deep into it because it's not really my problem. So anyway, they will be they already planned in their big return to build 1 city and 12 villages in the Agdam district, 1 city and 10 villages in the Fuzuli district, 1 village and 1 settlement in the Barda district within this next 4 years. So this is actually very, very aggressive rebuilding of Karabakh region, and I'm not sure if the Armenians would want to return, because it tentatively it looks like Azerbaijan is a much more safer place to be, and geopolitically speaking, because Armenia has taken a route that is very similar to Ukraine, and they basically just go all pro-West, and totally don't want to negotiate or talk or treat Russia properly, and this is going to lead them to war eventually, because that's what happened to Ukraine. And if they do not manage the diplomacy well, this is going to be disastrous. And Azerbaijan is also a lot more advanced economically, and militarily also has been more advanced, and they are a bit more realistic in terms of the way how they negotiate or work their foreign policy. Like Azerbaijan is not exactly very friendly with Russia, but somehow they still able to deal with Russia in a decent way that doesn't make them become a target. So by building this many houses and apartments, 7,600 private houses, 8,300 apartments is a lot of houses. I'm not sure if these are built for these Armenians and to encourage them to return, or will this be just migrants from the main Azerbaijan into this newly conquered Karabakh region. So anyway, they do say that relocation to these apartments and private houses will begin in 2025. Maybe this might also be relating to refugees. So because a lot of Azerbaijani or Azeris has been chased out of Karabakh after the Armenian invasion, so maybe this might be for them. I'm not sure. So let's see how this goes, how this prepare. I'm very positive in the sense that at least for now, for once, there is no cause for war anymore, unless Armenia want. And you see, this is the issue. You probably seen other videos by me when I mentioned that, is it the people or is it the land? Do you want the welfare of those citizens or those people that you say that you care, or is it about the line in the sand? So that is the key. So if Armenia reinvades into Karabakh, where most of the Armenians that was living in Karabakh is now in Armenia, then it's not about the people, it's about the land. Then people are going to die in the war for the line in the sand. So this is what I'm trying to say. Is it really about the people, or is it about the border? Is it about that line in the sand that you draw on the map? So if that's the case, then Armenia will just basically going to lose more territory, because none of the countries around Armenia is pro-Armenia. So it's not going to go well for them. So in that sense, because the military odds is so against Armenia, of course it's the same for Ukraine and Russia. But anyway, I feel very positive about the situation in Karabakh. I do hope that Azerbaijan will not mistreat any Armenians, and maybe Armenians who might actually make a return may actually have a good life, and then we can have this entire issue end for good. So this is what I think, because Azerbaijan still have issues with Armenia regarding this area here. This is the other part of Azerbaijan that was broken apart due to the way how the border is drawn, and so Azerbaijan really wants a road to link to their western part of the territory, and Armenia has never been friendly about this. So Azerbaijan say that the two territories will be linked. If doesn't matter if Armenia want it or not. So Armenia better to the Azerbaijan, they basically want Armenia that you better negotiate. We try to find a solution, or we go to war. So Armenia is in a very tight spot, and I think it's silly to go to war again, just to disallow Azerbaijan to communicate or transport themselves between one side to the other side of their own territory. So that is actually no good. So anyway, Armenia on their end also, you know, kind of given up in a sense. They say okay, but this is not officially, just not very officially just yet. So the Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan basically say that Armenia is ready to sign a peace deal with Azerbaijan by the end of the year. So this is actually, like I said, very positive. And Karabakh have only 120,000 Armenians, and most of them has to Armenia. It's not a very big number, and I'm quite sure Armenia have enough land and money to settle all these people. So there is no point fighting and dying, because more than 120,000 people can die in a major war. So yeah, so this is also let me think about the situation with Israel and Palestine, because do the Gaza Strip situation, do you really want to fight to the end? No, or do you really just want to save the people, or is the line in the sand more important? If you cannot win the war, are you still going to fight the war? These are very difficult questions, and only the people on the ground can decide. But I'm quite sure the people on the ground can't decide, because there is no election. They can't decide for that. So the terrorist group will decide for them. So be it. Yeah, just food for thought. For whatever situation around the world, be it Karabakh region, Transnistria, be it the border region between India and Pakistan, is it about the land? Is it about that line in the sand? Or is it about the people? So, for me, I'm pro people. So I will always choose saving the people over fighting a war that you cannot win. If you can win the war, surely go ahead and fight the war and win the war. And you can have both the land and the people. But if you cannot win the war, then I feel the priority should be saving the people. The Karabakh leader, the newly elected Karabakh leader, he's quite a poor thing. Samvel Sharamaniam. I'm not sure why his name is so Indian. Anyway, he escaped capture by Azerbaijan, and he's exiled president of the Nagorno-Karabakh, and basically faced the protesters in Yerevan. So in the capital of Armenia. So he confronted the refugees. So the refugees are very angry with him. So more than 100 reportedly gathered and demand answers. So about this loss of the ground, and it's kind of funny, because yeah. Anyway, so he kind of backtracked. So because he actually initially said that by the January the 1st, Nagorno-Karabakh or the Aqsa Republic, the Republic of Aqsa, will no longer exist. So by next year. And now he seems to backtrack. He said that no documents can dissolve the republic created by the people. So Sharamaniam said to the angry crowd. Yeah, this is really Indian, this name, Sharamaniam. So anyway, he's, or maybe I pronounced it wrong, Sharamanian. Still Indian. So he said he's going to explain publicly this soon. And he signed the decree to stop. He said that the reason why he signed the decree to surrender to Azerbaijan is to stop hostility, so that the Armenian people can flee their homelands. So he said that he saved the life of our people, the civilian population. He said that had the war ended an hour later, they say that these people will be, these people that he saved will be massacred by the Azerbaijan people, which makes zero sense to me, because they could, if they really want to genocide all these people, they can genocide even if they surrendered. So, but anyway, that is the theory. So, this is his first public comments since he lost the country just by becoming the president. So, it's his fault. Because he became president, within days, that's the end of his country. And actually, in fact, that is actually factually true, because it is because of the election, his election that elected him. That was the election that caused Azerbaijan to make the decision to go to war. So yeah, so he is the fault. He was the reason, and but all is Armenia, like I mentioned, is taking a very, very terrible path diplomatically. But they still decided to accept an invitation by Iran to take part in a 3+3 talk. So this is the foreign minister of Armenia, deputy foreign minister of Armenia, Vahan Konstantin. So basically, he said that they're considering and considers to take part in the 3+3 talk, and he said that Iran invited Armenia, and it will be hosted in Tehran, and the details are currently being worked out with the Iranians. And he said that invitation is at the ministerial level, and he has been received and sent to the foreign affairs ministry of Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Georgia. So this 3+3 involve the three main countries in this region: Georgia, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Turkey, Iran, and Russia. So this is actually a fantastic the cluster or groups of countries, because this will actually basically secure the entire region around this region. I'm not sure, is this did they call it the Caucasus region? So anyway, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Turkey, Iran, Russia, and this is extremely important. I would believe that this is a very, very important meeting, and if they are able to make up some agreement, some treaty to secure the peace and borders around this region, solve the east-west Azerbaijan communication problem, and the border region problem, the peace between Armenia and Azerbaijan, to make sure that the border is fixed. With Georgia, I'm not sure if Russia will talk to Georgia regarding the two rebel states, but and Turkey definitely have to be a part, because they are a very, very important power in this region. If they can secure these, all the different powers from Iran, Turkey, and Russia can totally not worry about this backyard, because this is basically the backyard of these countries, and they really don't want problems in this part. As the world getting more and more tense and more geopolitically dangerous, war can happen at any place. They don't really want a war in their backyard that will just distract them away from the main danger, which is for all these various countries, the West, basically NATO, United States, EU, and these are the main threats. Even for Turkey, despite Turkey is within NATO, Turkey has not been playing very well with the Europeans. So unless you argue that Turkey is also European, which I 100% feel that they are not Europeans. So basically, these three major powers, including Iran, wants to solve this backyard, and I believe this is actually a great opportunity to secure the peace, and to stop people just dying for nothing. Anyway, so this is the update regarding the Nagorno-Karabakh region, the Armenia-Azerbaijan situation. And thank you for watching. Do press the like button, subscribe. I know this is the very, a lot of people will not watch this. I understand. I look at the views, I know. But it's important for you to press the like button so that you can promote this to people who actually cares about this kind of geopolitics, and not just be bloodlust over war, and and only people who have blue eyes and white skin. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.